Welcome back. This is M-Dog. Oh, shoot. Much better. All right. Haven't fished at Yama in a while, so I thought we'd fish at Yama. Okay, we're just going to fish in this spot for a little while, see what we can catch. We're going to be using this setup. Fluorocarbon line, Hornet number 3. This is not the ultralight version, which you're probably more familiar with. This is a little bit heavier, 12 gram. Notice the test of this rod. This is like minimal test, so if it feels like we're not maybe throwing it far enough, I can always switch to a different rod that's got a little bit friendlier test. But I thought we would just see kind of how this goes. It's almost 5 a.m., so hopefully we'll start seeing some good fish activity down here. Oh, I should say where we are. 141, 136. Hey, there's the first bite of the day. By the way, this spot was posted on VK spot. You know, look like it's a decent little fishing spot for Yama. Again, I don't Yama much myself, but I feel bad that I don't give this place more attention, so I thought, hey, let's do it. And there's an immediate bite. That's always fun. By the way, I'm working all weekend. If you see any videos that I create this weekend, there's a strong possibility that I will get disrupted for work, but I'm working in the sense that I will have to answer the phone. Might have a small break, but it's not typically going to be long breaks. If it's a long break, obviously I won't keep that video and you'll never see it. But short breaks, very possible, as I am on call for a bunch of people this weekend to offer phone support. So anyway, so far so good. I figured I hoped that this would be a good time of day to do this so that we could just see hopefully some nice active fishing. So far it's all, this totally is bringing back, this is like PTSD. When Yama first came out, you know, we didn't know a whole lot about what was going on, but we started to figure out some things. What was it? It was like one of the Vicos or something. Everybody was using the same lure. And my goodness, were we catching a lot of these chums, right? Hopefully we do see some variety though. Hey, that's our first cast with no fish. I like it. So we've had 3 chums so far. That's a pretty long cast. I'm not sure that you would reasonably think that you need to be able to cast farther than that, right? We're just doing straight 35 retrieve speed. Speed up every once in a while. I might cast a little further right this time. I don't like when it gets that far down the current, so we'll aim a little bit closer to this rock. There we go. As soon as we started pulling it in, it locked in. Now we do have some pretty thick line. I don't know how sensitive. We're using straight fluorocarbon. At least it's not a chum, right? It's a nice little coho. I don't know how sensitive Yama is to leader size. I also don't know how often king salmon are hooking in over here. But I like that we got that coho though. Ooh, hey, this is a decent bite. Even if this is a chum, it's at least a little bit larger one. And it is a chum, but it's a marker chum, 2.7. I can tell you this, we haven't paid for our travel costs to come here yet. People in chat, in my in-game chat right now, are probably really confused seeing chum salmon pop up next to my name in chat. That's unusual. That's a coho. Oh no, sockeye. Sorry. Oh, and it's a marker. Ooh, that's a nice one. Hey, that's promising. That's a promising development, right? Ooh, yeah. So far, so fun. Again, I wouldn't want to do this every day or even every week, but if you have an active spot like this and just come spend maybe half a day or something. I mean, some of you may love fishing here, which is fine. For me, if it's active like this, it's pretty fun. But I can't say that I'd want to do it all the time. It's going to be so weird when chat comes back on in this game. It's still so weird that we can't chat. But when all of a sudden we can, it'll be interesting. It has significantly dampened, I think, most of our experiences in this game, especially like folks that are used to hanging out in community chats like what we have, to not be able to just kind of say hello to folks, see what people are up to. All right, we got to watch this time. I don't think I'm getting the speed up notification at all right now. Is that a current issue? Earlier we were, though. All right, let's make sure we do it long enough. I mean, that's 5 rotations. That's always enough. All right, let's do it. Oh, there it is. All right, we are getting it. Maybe I wasn't seeing it because of how bright the sun is against the reflection. Maybe that white lettering just, it wasn't visible to me. It is unreal the amount of chum we're catching. You know, normally I would stop reeling some too, but with how quick the current is here, I feel like if you stop reeling, you end up pulling it just like right up the shore. We're not really getting fish on the drop, though. We're getting fish the moment we start to reel. That's when we've had some of these like almost immediate hookups. We're at 10 fish, but I bet 6 of them are non-marker chum, right? Yeah, we did not get speed up that time, but we did get a fish. That's not a chum, right? What is that? Oh, it's a small coho. Okay. I'll take it. There we go. Oh, yeah. I like it. Okay, I like it a little less. Do you know where we are on the map? We're down here. .141, 136. We are just max casting this little 12-gram Hornet. Sometimes I actually like using ultralight at Yama better than anything else. But this is kind of cool though. Again, I just haven't done this in so long. And we'll probably just fish till noon. We're not going to go crazy on this. See if we can make our 100 silverback by noon. Yeah, that'll be the key this weekend. I need to make, well, if I do a leveling episode in Fisher Online, I can't really do short episodes, but for RF4, I need to focus on short episodes to decrease the chance that I get a ton of disruptions on the phone. But I still want to be able to get some content out this weekend. Alright, we have slowed down a bit, right? We just haven't had as many bites. Oh, there we go. I love it. I do love the action. You just feel it when that fish hits. A little choke, I don't think that's a marker. Oh, it is just barely a marker. Alright, just for fun, let's try something. What leader would we put on? Let's go 17.4, 35 centimeters. So let's go braided line. Just over that, like 22.8. With a little bit of wear. That should be about right. Alright. Let's see if that makes any difference at all. One of the great debates. Is it any better using straight fluorocarbon line versus having just a fluorocarbon leader on there? And we're not going to be settling that debate definitively today, but there's a little coho again. But it is interesting. Depends on who you talk to, right? If you do use straight fluorocarbon, though, just remember that you need to have a pretty big reel. I mean, you put yourself in danger of getting spooled more, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, because it's a lot thicker line to have compared to braid in most cases. Ooh, that's a pretty fish. That is a really pretty fish. First Dolly Varden of the day. I like it. So we went slightly smaller. The leader is slightly smaller than the strength of the fluorocarbon line we're using, but not by much. Oh, pretty. Nice. So even if this is a chum, this is a decent chum. We of course hope it's not. It looks like it is. 4? Yep, almost. Let's just pick one of them. How about the coho? Let's just see. What is this? The walkers, huh? Look at these walkers. I don't even know if I have that. I don't. So don't worry about it. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. It's a pretty steady bite rate. You know, we're out of that like 6 to 9 a.m. or whatever where it's a little bit buffed. It feels like bite rate's going to be a little unusually high. But we're still getting pretty decent bite rate. Seems like a pretty... ooh, the other Dolly Varden. I mean, really, this has not been bad, right? We're not setting any records. We're not, you know, whatever. But it's not been terrible. It's been fun, for sure. Oh, it's a grayling. It's still really small, but I mean, it's better if it's going to be small that it's something like a grayling than a, you know, a chum or something. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of species here. That's encouraging. All right, this is next to last cast. All right, this is it. Last cast. If we don't get a hit soon, we're not getting it. Oh, there we go. At least we got a fish on the last cast. I like it. Oh, and it's a pretty fish, too. No chum on our last one. It's another sockeye. That is awesome. Isn't 500 gram marker size? I think that's true. All right. So 17 minutes, 19 fish. I mean, that is fantastic. Are a lot of them less than marker size? Yes. But there's real potential in that spot. Are we headed towards? Yeah. There is real potential. One more look real quick before I run back to base. This is what we're using. Pretty cool. Pretty fun. Go Yama. Go Team Yama. Don't worry, Yama. One day we'll have fly fishing, and I think my enjoyment of this map will go up significantly. But when I need to remember, when I have that, like, I'm in the mood to spin fish, I need to remember Yama. I mean, the problem is I just don't think about it. But between ultralight, doing what we've done here today, also, you can get some really cool stuff going on with the Ciberlino. You can do some pretty fantastic stuff. Really? Tutorial? So there is a lot of fun to be had here. I need to not forget about Yama. We didn't even see one bear. We've had a good trip. No deaths on this trip. Any lucky cafe orders? When I first got here, there was that really like good, easy chum cafe order. But there was like 13 minutes left. Oh, another one popped up. All right, let's just grab it. Let's don't question. Let's just grab it. That's 80 silver. That almost covers the... that order is possible. You could trophy it. You could do it. I believe in you. That's like almost the travel cost. We almost did it, and we haven't sold the rest of our fish. I wish we could have checked. So we're plus 90. So we're like 170, 160 something. Was it 100 silver to get here? So even just like not even fishing for the whole day, we're already in the positive, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. You're the best. Tight lines. Hashtag don't forget about Yama. Peace out.